Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are, whoever's listening. Hello. Welcome to another episode of Frankly a Real Podcast, where we talk about everything and
nothing and everything.
nothing and everything.
Oh my God! Here we go. We've been
Hey,
doing this for
you told me to just do whatever we do it.
We've been doing it for 38 episodes.
If you're wondering,
Nothing and everything.
if you're wondering who that is, it is
Hello.
Franco
And
Chef. You gotta
you gotta get closer to the mic there.
You gotta introduce yourself, Chef.
I'm Jay.
Man, come on.
Okay, first of all, let's just introduce our guest interviewee. Chef Mark, currently at Tadhana here at a restaurant in New York City. So Mark, hello.
Oh, hello.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Why am I here again?
Because we're gonna interview you.
Because we're gonna interview you about, I don't know, food, whatever you do.
Well, yes. I mean, mainly it should be about food because I don't know what else.
Mainly food, and
Yes. So I guess let's just cut right to the chase, Mark. Tell us a little about yourself.
What is this? Like a freaking job interview over
Yeah.
here? What do you mean?
It basically
Tell me more about yourself.
It basically is.
Oh my
you
god.
have to say your name, age, and single.
What is this, Tinder profile now? Or
Hey,
Bumble, Hinge?
Might be.
I don't know which one?
No.
might be.
Hold on, is this
Could
PG?
be.
Could be.
Are we keeping this PG? I don't like PG.
No.
Kitchen's not
Do
PG.
whatever you want, man.
Whatever.
No, not whatever.
Whatever I want.
No.
Oh no.
No.
No, you know what?
Keep it light, but not,
There's no light in the kitchen.
Light. Oh no, yeah.
There's
You
no
can't.
light.
What do they say? If you can't handle the heat, stay out of the kitchen, man.
I'm just asking for your listeners. Are you gonna bleep everything that I say?
No.
Oh, okay.
I do not want to go over all of the timeline and bleep everything that you're gonna say.
Just try not to, but if you do, just try not to. I believe in you.
Oh,
That's a first.
by the way,
What?
if you guys
Come
can
on.
see, we're in a different location. We're in a legit studio.
We are.
Look at that.
Just for Mark, actually.
Just for Mark. Just for Kuya Mark.
We were supposed to do this for your birthday,
It's supposed to be my birthday,
but then we made it special for Chef Mark.
and
So no pressure.
So a lot of
so,
pressure.
Well,
Tons of pressure.
6 months in the making to go into this studio. We did it just for Chef Mark.
wow.
So be good.
Big.
BG.
No promises on that one.
Okay, well let's just ease our way into whatever is gonna happen. But tell us about yourself, Mark.
I don't know. I was born here in New York.
Uh-huh.
I like Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I like SpongeBob.
You like long walks on the beach?
Oh hell no.
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 Okay.
Long
Okay,
walks
maybe.
in a short bridge.
He
Yeah.
does like them.
I don't know. What do you guys want to know about me? I hate.
Talking about yourself?
Talking about yourself.
Yeah. Like what? What do you want to know?
Okay, so obviously you're a chef here in New York City.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask, how is the life in the industry as a chef, especially here in New York City, because scenes in different cities are different. Expectations
Is it
are
cutthroat?
different. Yeah.
It's very cutthroat. I mean, I don't know. Chef here in New York City, it's tough. It's what's that called? Shit. Oh, see, I already
Oh God.
What is it? It's Damn. See, now I'm forgetting like terms and analogies here.
Okay.
Damn.
It's okay.
Spotlight's
We
on
only
me.
we only got like how much do we rent this for?
There's like 2 more hours, right? So we're good.
We're good.
It's I guess cutthroat in a sense. It's very
Competitive.
There you go. Competitive. But there's another analogy that I was thinking of, but it's not popping in. Very competitive. Like everyone just wants to be the best at their craft. Like, you know, everyone's there to inspire everyone, but at the same time, you want to be the next guy. You want to be that next person.
What do you mean be that next person?
Like you want to be like better than like in a kitchen, it's all about teamwork.
Mhm.
But I feel like at the end of the day, you have to look out for yourself. So pretty much, you have a station partner. It's either you or that person.
Mm.
You can't always be like, all right, good for you, pat you on the back. You can move on to the next station. Because no, it's pretty much you want to be better than them.
Mhm.
It's always some type of competition.
So, is it like, is there a lot of like backstabbing in there? I guess, or is it more like yeah, like you want to like empower your who's below you, your sous chef,
Sous chef, cooks.
your cooks, like, or you want to like like empower them, want them to do better, or is it like really that when I think of cutthroat is like there's a lot of backstabbing.
Depends on the kitchen that you're at. I feel like, I don't know. It depends on what the restaurant's motives are and like what you're looking to do personally. I mean, there are cooks that backstab each other, talk a lot of shit. I mean, that's what the industry is. But for me personally, I like the shit talking. Think of it as basketball.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Am I saying too many curse words?
No, it's all right.
No.
I mean, shit's not. Shit is just shit.
All right, let's just move on from that word.
I told you it wasn't gonna be PG. And
It's
Okay,
all right.
so back to the whole thing. There could be some type of backstabbing depending on the kitchen. What has your experience been, especially with that? I guess in that area.
I mean, there's always someone's talking behind your back.
Mm-hmm.
Then, like, obviously they'll be fake with you, and then like you'll find out eventually, or then you just either you confront them or I don't know, you just let it be, and then you just let your talent speak for itself.
Okay.
I personally like I guess the backstabbing and the whole talking shit thing. I like it. I thrive on their.
It's the drama. You should.
I love
have,
drama.
like-
I love
should-
drama.
I can see.
I love drama.
I see now.
Oh my gosh.
Well, a little backstory. I was supposed to go to Philippines and
Mhm.
audition to be an actor.
Pinoy Big
Ju-
Brother?
No. I think so, man. I think something like that. I
PBB?
think that's what my
What?
parents wanted me to do when I was younger.
For real?
Yeah. So I love drama.
Dang.
Dang. So instead of being a chef, you could be the next. I don't know who's the hottest and brightest in Philippines right now.
I don't know. I could have been like
Coco Martin.
No, hell no. I don't want to be like Coco
Oh.
Martin. Like, I don't know. Like who's
I
that
don't
girl with
know.
Catherine Bernardo?
Oh,
the guy.
Danielle Padilla.
Yeah, something like that. You know, I could have been.
I don't
like,
know.
Did
he's
you say
a
Danielle
dick.
or Daniel? Daniel Padilla.
Danielle.
It's
Daniel?
Danielle. It's pronounced Danielle.
Daniel.
It is Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah. So where's I going with that?
Daniel.
Yeah, I could have been an
Danielle.
actor,
Mm.
but then only child problems. So they didn't want me to stay in the Philippines.
Be like-
Yeah, I'm an only child too.
Uh-huh.
Also explains why I like drama.
Oh my god.
Hey, fellow, only child.
I'm only speaking for myself, not all the other only children.
Disclaimer: I don't like drama.
But yeah, I mean, like those kinds of things. Like, I thrive under pressure.
Mm.
I like to prove them wrong, and I'll just be like, "You're shit" afterwards. if I do it. Like if I'm able to do the tasks that they think I can't do, and I do it, and it's better than them, I'd be like, you're shit. But then if it falls back on me, then I'll give them their flowers, and I'm like, all right,
You'll own it.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little friendly competition, a little, back talking doesn't hurt anyone.
Just a little backstory, I guess. Where did you start as
Like-
your what do you call that in the superhero thing?
Their backstory.
Yeah, what's your backstory
Yeah,
to
like-
become
A
a chef?
Oh man. Okay, we're going back to high school. So high school.
Wait,
damn.
did you want to be a chef before?
I was watching a lot of Food Network when I was younger. So then I was like, "Oh, this is cool." I would always, the whole typical you'll hear every chef be like, "Oh, my mom, my family stuff." Fell victim to it. Like,
Wait, is this like a generational thing where?
Was your parents like good cooks?
shit. My parents hear this, they're gonna probably kill me.
Oh my god!
When I was younger, I thought my mom was like a really good cook.
And then,
But then when I went to school, and then now I
know what you know.
yeah, not that I'm cocky or anything. Like
Yeah, it's
not that.
I can see that.
I love her home cooking.
Yeah,
I love the home cooking. But anything outside of the home cooking, just don't
Oh
try
yeah,
it. I don't-
that joint is
What do you mean outside the home cooking?
like the favorites that I like that I grew up with. I was like, cool. I love
Uh-huh.
that. Don't try to do anything else besides that.
oh, like changing or like doing a different recipe. That
Yeah,
you're-
don't do like a different recipe or don't try out a new dish. Like, no, that's not her.
it's not you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm.
But yeah, that they heavily influenced me as to why I'm a cook now.
Mhm.
But yeah, when I was in high school, it was either being a nurse, typical Filipino route,
Yep.
or being a chef. So the deciding factor was I wasn't the brightest kid in high school, so I didn't have the best grades. But I was like, I don't want to go to community college. So that was because of my grades. That was the only college I can get into at the time.
Mhm.
Also, for any aspiring culinary kids, whoever, go to college first. Don't do what I
Don't.
did.
No. Okay. Anyways,
I'm just
continue.
saying that
Okay.
there'll be a reason to it. Yeah. So then I only got into community college. Should have went, but then I didn't. I took a little break after I graduated. Worked at a supermarket. That's where I saw a lot of food still. I saw like the butchers like butchering a lot of meat day in and day out. I kind of wanted to do that while I was working at the supermarket, but never got the opportunity. And then, lucky enough, my parents brought me to culinary school, Institute of Culinary Education.
Mhm.
Also, I think culinary school is not worth it, but just disclaimer
Uh-huh.
there.
Is culinary school like just like focused in?
It depends on the culinary school that you're going to, but I think in the 90s and 2000s was much different. Like they actually taught you the fundamentals and like cooking and everything, rather than when I went, it was really just for your money kind of thing. Just
Okay.
like here's a crash course, and it was all false hope. You graduate, they say you're a chef. So obviously, you're going into a whole new world of like a restaurant business, not knowing what it's like. They tell
Yeah.
you stories, but nothing hits differently than like actually experiencing it yourself. So when they say you're a chef, no, you just graduated saying you have this paper saying you've gone through the fundamentals, and then now you'll just eat shit, and you're gonna be at the bottom. And you have to work your way up.
So did you? So after culinary school, what what did you what did you do like fresh off culinary school? What did you do?
Fresh off culinary school, uh, I did I did part of my externship. It's essentially an internship, but they call it externship for culinary. At this place called John Dory Oyster Bar, um, by April Bloomfield, where now it's actually I think the flagship of Milk Bar.
Oh,
Yeah, so that place closed down. One of my friends, Eric De La Cruz, he knew I was going to culinary school. He brought me in. Very fortunate and thankful for him. So shout out to Chef Eric of Ramro. Um,
is this the one? Oh, Ramro.
yeah, the Filipino
Mm-hmm.
Nepalese?
Yeah, Nepalese tasting menu.
So just Nepalese, not Filipino
It's Filipino.
/ Nepalese.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
okay.
they're bringing the two cuisines together.
Philinese.
Oh, nice. Philinese.
Shit. No, let's just scratch that.
That's a
Okay,
lot.
okay.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Philinese can be a lot of things.
yeah. So I mean, he brought me in. I was a prep. I was a prep cook into like a morning line cook kind of situation. So I remember like my first week was hell. Like I would have to be in by 6, wake up at like 4 in the morning every day, and I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Um, cool. Yeah, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. Like, just I didn't know how many hours I was gonna work. I didn't know what I was gonna do. They were just telling me like, do X, Y, Z. Typical like you're the new kid on the block.
So they're
Just
gonna-
do all the
random stuff that they can't. get
yeah.
to
I guess
or
for
don't want to do.
pretty much yeah. That's the nice version. I was gonna say something
Yeah,
else.
yeah, I know.
Point your mic towards you there,
Okay.
because it might pick up his.
Marks? Oh, okay. Sorry, a little technical difficulty over here. We're obviously new to all this stuff. Usually we're holding the mic, not letting it
Let it all dangle in
dangle
our
in
face.
front of you.
No comment on that. But yeah. So my first couple weeks was really rough. Then I just contemplated if I wanted to continue doing cooking.
And that is your crossroads right there.
That was the beginning of my crossroads, and I kind of just left the place.
Oh, you
for
left?
real?
I left, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's like, forget you
Uh,
guys.
Then
I'm gone.
it took a couple months off to kind of just figure out what I really wanted to do. If like this is something that I can pursue, and then after that, I worked at a Korean restaurant called Danji and Hell's Kitchen. That's where no, sorry, I worked at Salt and Fat first before Danji, which was like a Korean American restaurant in Sunnyside,
Queens.
in Queens. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did that for a little bit. Then worked over at Danji, and then that's where like I felt like everything solidified for me. Back in 2013. That's
2013.
yeah, something like that. I don't know. I get everything confused now. I've been in this industry too long.
Hey, you love drama, so
Yeah,
you know.
and sometimes I'm the one that creates the drama.
Apparently, we'll get to that later. But so you said it wasn't that until 20. What?
Until the second restaurant
Uh-huh.
that I worked at Tanji, which was like full on Korean restaurant. During that time, I believe it was one of the first Korean restaurants in the U.S. to receive a Michelin star.
Oh what?
So I was like very excited to see how that worked out.
Oh, so you went into it like when they got awarded the Michelin?
They were still in the Michelin, like
Oh.
they had their star.
That 2013.
2012, 2013, something like that.
Is a Michelin star like does that last all throughout the year or throughout the life of the restaurant?
It's kind of both. But like, it's, I would say like winning a championship every year kind of thing. So like
Okay.
So once you get it, you have it.
once you get it, you have it. You'll be like in the books for it. But then now it's up to you if you want to maintain it, kind of thing.
So they can't take away the
They
star.
can take away the
Okay.
star.
Oh, they can take away the star?
For the like you won't retain it. Like it's possible for you to not retain it the next year.
Oh, so yeah, like you're saying like 2013 Michelin star, and then 2014.
It's possible like
Is it
there's
does that count as your second Michelin star?
depending on where the ranking is. So it's like 1, 2, and 3. So you can either move up or you can
Still
move
same.
down.
Oh, you can just stay
You
at
can either
one.
retain at 1,
Yeah.
you can move up to 2, move up to 3, or
Okay.
vice versa.
I
Yeah.
thought like the number of stars that you got awarded
Mm.
is, you know, um, is indicative of how many stars you got. So like, you know, first 2013 you get 1 star, and then 2014 you got your second star. It's not like that.
No,
Oh, okay.
there's a whole lot of
That's
things
too.
to that.
Yeah, that seems a little easy.
I wish it was easy, but you gotta work long and hard for things that you actually want, right?
So Tan, that was until you were working at that restaurant and you saw the whole process of them getting the Michelin star.
I
everything.
did not.
Oh, you
actually.
didn't.
I
So
didn't.
it was already part of it.
It
or-
was part of it, and then we'll just leave it as that.
Oh, okay.
We'll just leave it as that.
But that's not, or that's the moment that it's solidified that you're in this industry. That I'm wanting to do this.
Yeah, that wanted to be part of the industry.
What about it though?
I think it was just like building from the bottom up. When I started there, I was like a prep cook, and then eventually, like, obviously, like, so interview process in restaurant industry is essentially, obviously, you'll go through the whole questionnaire thing. You'll sit down with the chef,
Right.
talk more about yourself, like Franco did earlier.
Uh huh.
I hated that, but then now like I do that too. So like I sit down with my interviewee. I'm like, tell me more about yourself.
Yeah.
We go through that, and then after that, there's called a trail. Pretty much, they put you to work for a day. So that's how you truly determine if you're gonna get hired or not, based off your skill. So you actually have to you have to cut. We have to see your precision. We'll have to see if you're able to follow direction well. Like, my common sense and your common sense are two different things, right? So if I tell you do X, Y, Z, but you don't comprehend it, depending on where you've worked at, that might be a problem.
Yeah.
And then also just seeing like how you like mesh well with the team, even though it's just one day. Like, are you able to communicate with them? Are you able to like, can you build a bond right away? Like, are you quickly able to adapt in whatever kitchen and like, help them rather just being like in your way kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, I started off as a prep cook over there, and then AM, like morning line cook, where they were doing like lunch services, and then eventually worked my way through all the stations, worked dinner, and then at that time, like I was the youngest sous chef that the restaurant has ever had. When I
How
was
old
there.
were you?
I was 22.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you like in the whole process of being Sue after, or when you got promoted to Sue, was that like that moment that?
No, it was when I worked when I went from being a prep cook, which is like, the prep
Bottom.
cooks,
Bottom.
I wouldn't say the bottom.
Okay.
It's one of the hardest tasks in the restaurant.
Okay.
Because you have to make sure that everything is done, like the heavy lifting is from the prep cooks. So like, at that time I was doing like from bulgogi making to like making different types of kimchi like in large batches, and like I didn't know how to make kimchi at the time. Like Napa cabbage kimchi is like something that everyone's familiar with.
Yeah.
But to learn like other kinds of kimchi on the process of like the fermentation and the science of it behind it, like that was rough.
Right.
Like, but learning that and then going into being into dinner service, there's always this mindset where it's like, oh, you're an AM cook, you're a PM cook. PM cook is always cooler.
Why is that?
It's just busier. It's just busier. The
You
menu is
have
more intricate.
Yeah, more like bragging rights if you guys like really got through the PM.
Essentially, yeah. And at the end of the night, you guys go hang out, chill. I'll just keep it at that. And then next day, you go through the whole process.
Do it all over again.
Do it all over again. I think doing like the long hours, knowing that like putting the food out, getting the respect of like not only your team members but also seeing like the guests that are happy, and then you're always a busy restaurant. That was like fulfilling to me. So then that's what like kept me, and I was like, all right, I think this is what I want to do for a long time.
And then, how many other after Tanji where you got to where you are today? At Tadhana?
After Hanji, I did a couple more restaurants. I helped open up a izakaya restaurant, which is like Japanese bar essentially.
Nice.
Like
Like
more
me
bar
some
food style.
yakitori.
Yeah, more bar food style.
Yeah.
I
Chicken
was
skin.
their executive sous chef
Yeah.
there. Unfortunately, due to the location, it wasn't the greatest. Everyone thought it was you have sushi, so they're like, no, like
No, it's skewers, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
That closed down. So then I ended up going not upstate, to Stony Brook, where I was like, I learned in front of the house. It's not upstate, but it's like up there.
It's up there.
It's up there.
Okay.
Um,
Past Bronx.
yeah,
Okay.
that's the Bronx.
I think that's
What Mass?
up.
No.
That's already upstate.
It's somewhere up there.
Okay.
My old chef at Tanji, John, where actually he gave me a lot of opportunities. So like, he owned a Korean barbecue spot there. I did front of the house a little bit, learning the ropes up there, and then for a little bit I was their AGM, assistant general manager, for a little bit, learned that, and then I went into doing omakase right before the pandemic. So
Oh dang.
I was doing sushi, sashimi, and also doing like kitchen cookery over there. And then during pandemic, worked at Auto Boy, and now I'm at Tadhana.
Sick.
Dang.
What?
It's a lot of backstory
Yeah.
in just 30 minutes.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, it was either I was gonna be a child actor, either a nurse. I really like math and numbers, so I was contemplating to be a finance bro during COVID.
Finance, bro.
Yeah, should have stuck with that. But no, then the chef thing, that's what happened.
That's cool.
Chef life chose me.
Oh, so Atoboy is a what exactly?
It's a. What do you mean? What is it exactly?
Like what like is it fine dining? Is
It's
it
upscale casual, Korean restaurant where, wow, I haven't done this spiel in a long time. Okay, so it's like, do you know about Autoboy? Oh no, I'm asking you.
Oh.
this.
No, that's what I'm asking you.
Wait, like, are you asking us as if we are new or?
Yeah, as if like you're my interviewee. So, see,
No,
let's
no,
switch it up a little bit. No,
Wait,
no.
what do you mean? Like, are you talking to us like we're supposed to not know what Autoboy is?
Well, if you're going to an interview, you're going to a place.
Oh, so you're asking us?
Yeah.
No. I thought you meant like.
No. So do you?
All I know
Yes.
about
Autoboy?
all I know about Autoboy is it's just for me that's already like fine dining already, and it's Korean, and that's about it. I don't have anything like that's all I have.
I wouldn't hire him.
I don't know anything about it, man.
No, I mean, but essentially it was Adoboy is like one of the, I would guess, like, how do I say this? One of like the staple Korean restaurants in New York City
Mm-hmm.
that helped the movement of Korean food to what it is now here in New York.
Attaboy.
Yeah,
Attaboy did that.
yeah. So pretty much,
nice.
their whole concept of it is panchan.
Mm-hmm.
Panchan is small side dishes that are meant to be shared on the table.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole concept of that was, um, while I was there, you have a 4 course prefix menu. So essentially a tasting menu, but you know the whole fun part of it was that you can choose and make your own menu, right? So there was like 3 sections with 3 options in each, an add-on dish, and then after that, you know, if you come in with 3 people, you can essentially have the whole menu.
Right.
If you
One from each, right?
Yeah, and you can try the whole thing, and then you have this whole bunch of spread of food, and it's just to like bring people together, have a great time, and you know just unwind from like the outside world for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and just enjoy great food, great company.
So why is Attaboy more like upscale? What did you say? Upscale what?
Casual.
Upscale casual. What's the difference between upscale casual and fine dining?
I think when people think fine dining, like what do you think of what fine dining is?
Fine dining is like, to me, is like yeah, like the tasting menu.
Mm-hmm.
It's like really small portions,
Mm-hmm.
and it's friggin' like $500 and up.
Tablecloth,
Yeah,
everyone in suits,
yeah.
same time drops,
Mhm.
like you know putting dishes on. You know, with Autoboy, it's like, yeah, you're doing something that's more elevated. Tweezer works are involved that you don't really see, like you know, putting like micro garnishes or, it's not like just. I like to call a lot of food ugly delicious, where it's just like, you just, it's, it's cooked from the heart, but then when you plate it, it's just like, it's just splat. Like here you
Mhm.
go. Like you know, when you go to like,
That's like Filipino food.
you know, like that's what it
Yeah.
is essentially. Like you
Yeah.
go
'Cause
to
it's,
like
it's not
parties,
like yeah.
you go to parties and whatnot. You just
Yeah,
see
it doesn't
all of
look.
it.
It's not. It doesn't look appetizing, but if you eat it, it's like, oh, dang,
Yeah,
like
Mhm.
slaps.
at Autoboy, it was just like you still want to make it a bang for their buck. Like I think right now, I could be wrong, but before I left, it was 75 per person,
Oh yeah.
and then you know to get an introductory snack, and then you get your choice of 3 courses. I mean, there's some supplements to it, and then you can add on their signature fried chicken, like, and you get rice with it. Every Asian loves rice,
Mhm.
and you can even get like a free refill of rice.
That chicken was good.
You know,
Mhm.
like that's what makes it upscale casual. Like the behind the scenes of like putting something that's, I guess, familiar to a lot of people, but then putting a lot of attention to detail to it, not only from the food side but the service end of it. Um, what makes it more casual is like not everyone is in suits, dresses.
Mhm.
Not everyone like you know has to come in and I guess be someone that they're not for a night.
Mhm.
You know, you can just come in and just be like, all right,
So for fine dining, you can't just dress up like,
No.
I mean, you can't come in a t-shirt and like you know
oh man,
jeans.
I'm gonna go
I feel
there
like
with a
it's like
jean.
just a general expectation though when it comes to that type of thing, right? Or no?
What?
That,
Fine dining?
no, when you're fine dining, you know you have to wear like something
I mean, yeah,
like you have to dress up,
Yeah.
not dress up, but like you have to.
like business. I mean, most places now are business casual. But yeah, I mean, I can't go into like a super fine dining 2, 3 star like just what I'm wearing now, t-shirt and jeans.
What do you usually wear on a fine dining? If you go into a night out in a fine dining restaurant,
Just like you know,
you wear a suit.
no, hell no. I don't fit in a suit anymore. That's what I'm trying to go back into, wearing suits and stuff comfortably. But no, I'll just
Cardigan?
go a cardigan. If it's winter time, I'll do a cardigan, a button down, you know, nice slacks, something not too crazy, simple, whatever fits. Honestly, at this point, it's a lot of eating and a lot of eating.
A lot of eating. Yeah.
No, I'll miss some.
Can we pause? I gotta take a piss.
Yeah.
Alright. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, give me some.
Brownie or
This one. Welcome back again to.
sir? They can't see you. You have to.
No,
remember.
it's okay.
Huh?
It's fine. I'm the guy behind the scenes. We just had a quick restroom break.
That's a piss. Sorry.
Okay, so we kind of
So-
like got the idea of the whole how you got here. So you're working at Tadhana now. What is your guys' goal for the?
So Tadhana is a Filipino restaurant where it's a tasting menu essentially. So what I tell the guests every time I do the spiel, it's not your typical Filipino restaurant that you'll see. There's no adobo, lumpia, pancit kind of riff where we'll put it on a plate. You see something on Woodside, call it a day. We're trying to elevate what Filipino food is now, in a sense where, we want to showcase the different regions of the Philippines, 7,000 plus islands, but also, show the team's story behind of Filipino food, their interpretation of it. So it's never really everyone, especially the Filipinos, they're the harshest critics.
That's what I was just about to say because one they're like, oh, this is so small. Like, what else is there?
Yeah.
Oh man, I want more.
I know. Like,
Yeah, essentially.
like, huh? I paid
There's
for this
times
much
now
already.
they're
for
like,
it?
can we have more rice? And I'm just like, I mean, if we have a little bit, sure. But then we just prepare enough for what
Right.
we do because it's a
Yeah.
tasting menu. It's not meant for you to come in. Yeah, you're supposed to come in hungry, hopefully. But it's not for you to be like, I want to be super, super full.
Right.
I don't know what's the Filipino term for that.
Busog.
No, busog is just full.
Yeah, bundat.
Yeah,
But bundat is more like
like you can't breathe anymore. Like it's up to
Yeah.
your throat, or
Yeah.
you're about to
Yeah.
go up. But yeah, we're just really wanting to elevate Filipino food. I tell everyone and also the team at Tadhana, it's like back around the time where I was cooking, Korean food especially wasn't big. But because of places like Tanji, Auto Boy, they made what Korean food is now. Like there's so many, from casual Korean barbecue spots to fine dining, even steakhouses. I think one that sticks out to me right now is besides Auto Mix that I worked with the company was Cote. Cote is essentially Korean barbecue, but they consider themselves a steakhouse. American steakhouse meets Korean,
Right.
but did it Korean barbecue style. Now they have a Michelin star, and they're big. They're now also in Singapore.
how many
and Miami.
Michelin star?
They're one Michelin, but they also have a Michelin star in Miami, and they also just opened up their location in Singapore.
Oh wait, can you how many Michelin stars can a restaurant have?
The most is 3 Michelin stars,
Uh-huh.
and then that's just up to the inspectors.
So one Michelin star is what? Like how good the menu is.
Essentially, so no one quote me on this, but usually 1 star means it's worth a stop. So meaning the cookery of the food, the flavors of everything. 2 stars is usually obviously it's still all about the food, but now
Attention to detail.
attention to detail. The service is now also included. Not saying that 1 star isn't, but there's the criteria just gets tougher.
Elevated.
Yeah, elevated. And then 3 stars is obviously now
Above and beyond.
yeah, and to get 3,
Dang.
to even get 1 star is really hard. But
Um,
to maintain it afterwards, I think that's the biggest things. I feel like a lot of athletes say that too when they win a championship. To be on the top is one thing, but then to retain it afterwards, it's truly the most difficult part of it. Yeah, but back to what Franco was asking. Um, yeah, I mean, we're just really just trying to like put Filipino food to what it can be, and be part of that movement. Um, Kasama, the first Filipino restaurant in Chicago, is where they were awarded the Michelin star in the whole world.
The first Filipino one.
First Filipino
Filipino
restaurant
one.
in the world.
Shout out to Kasama.
Yeah. Um, Lucky enough and fortunate that I was able to work with Chef Tim and Jeannie to do collaborations with them, and to see what they were doing was like very spectacular.
Mhm.
And I think that was one of the many reasons why I decided to work at Tadhana as well, because I want to be part of that to, showcase Filipino food, especially here in New York City.
Mhm.
There's not that many that's doing what we're doing right now, and to be able to showcase that around the world, like even people in the Philippines is starting to notice us, which is
Dang.
pretty cool. Um, you know, that's pretty much the biggest goal, honestly.
Yeah.
I tell everyone, accolades, they come and go, but the main thing is you have to be able to be happy with the food that you put out. You have to love what you're doing, and then everything else will follow eventually.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's what we're doing.
I guess like another thing is, what's your biggest, I guess, struggle? I don't want to say struggle, but I guess hang up maybe is a better term for it. But when it comes to creating a menu that's like Filipino fine dining, like I know you said you guys want to pull out where you guys are trying to make Filipino food elevated in that way and get people to understand that Filipino food can like have that fine dining experience and all that stuff. I guess what's like their biggest thing or issue, or not issue, hang up again when it comes to like creating the menu? Because that's like, do you go after certain styles or certain dishes like courses in Filipino food, and then you try to like
think-
what is it?
I
What
think for me the biggest, I guess, like hang up or like hiccup for me is that I'm Filipino American,
Mhm.
so I was born and raised here in the States, especially in New York, and the only thing I really know is what I grew up eating. So like typical, I guess, like from Manila, like adobo, which I hate, pancit, I hate, lumpia is okay, but like stuff like those kinds of things.
Yeah.
Kare is my all-time favorite.
Mhm.
But those are like the things that I grew up eating. And even when I went to Philippines, like I've only been there twice, I didn't appreciate the culture yet at that time because I was still like, I wasn't even a teenager yet, and obviously I didn't know what I wanted to do. So like I was just eating whatever was given to me. I wasn't able to travel to the other different regions of the Philippines. So with that, like I heavily rely on the team that was born and raised in the Philippines with the different regions that they know of. It goes back to like the whole, not backstabbing, but the whole bickering of like, is this Filipino? Like, well, my region is better than yours, kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like the criticism, like it's at a very high level because we have the same goal at the end of the day. Like we want to put out Filipino food that's elevated, that's very technique driven, but when you bite into it, it should remind you of something familiar.
Yeah, like both regions should like have the same dish, but they have different styles of it.
Yeah,
Like,
which is
I know-
very hard.
Yeah,
It's
like I
like-
know like there's like, I don't know, it's on top of my head. I know Kare Kare has some variations to it. Like like the soupy one. There's a soupy one, like the really like condensed, I guess, more soup. And then there's the
One that
stew.
everyone knows, like that's
Yeah,
thick
like the
and rich.
thick, rich, and I think that's what you like, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it thick and rich.
The thick and
Yeah.
thick
Thick
and
with 2 C's.
3 C's.
Oh, 3? I'll beat you with that one. I'll go 4.
But yeah, those are like those I can see that like like my region is better than your region, and it's yeah, I could see how where you would
Yeah,
struggle.
it's always like that with me and my sous chefs. They're like, "Well, this isn't Filipino enough," and I'd be like, "Yeah, no shit, Sherlock." you know?
No, that's what I was gonna ask you. You kind of talked about it a little bit just right now, but fudge, never mind. Hold on, 1 second.
Loading.
Loading. God, where was I going with this? Say it again. What did you say?
No shit, Sherlock.
No. Oh my God. Not back to
The whole
word.
like it was.
Oh, like
Oh, the better.
the
no.
better region.
Uh huh. So where
It
were you?
wasn't that.
No, he's just what he's saying.
Oh.
But like aside from that, so you guys just want to show, again, elevated fine dining and all that stuff in Filipino. Is it like, where you know how you just mentioned like one of your cooks was like, oh, this isn't Filipino enough. What's your guys' target audience then? Like, is it for everyone? I know I'm not gonna say like I'm gonna single out the group, but like, do you want like is your goal because Filipinos know already what Filipino foods is? And then like this is for everyone else where
I think that's like it's a hard question to I guess like answer.
so
in a
here let me
sense.
put it this way, like when someone sees Filipino food for the first time it could be daunting for them because
Yeah.
it's like totally new. Let's say like someone very green with eating food, all he eats is vegan and vegetarian stuff, you know?
Wonder who
That
that is.
So like you get to that point and then you like want to start introducing yourself to like I don't know, to like eating meat or something like that. And then your friend invites you to oh, hey, like I have some great Filipino food here at the house. And after that, you see it like one, like what you guys just said, it's not plated very well. It looks like it was just slapped on there. But then if they see fine dining Filipino food, then they're like more willing to try something new.
I think why I say it's difficult to answer that is because the target audience that we're going for is two things. I think one is obviously those that don't know what Filipino food is, which is obviously a really still a huge amount. So like
Yeah.
what kind of sucks is that if you come here at Tadhana, we elevate that for you already.
You're gonna expect that.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, this is what Filipino is. That's amazing."
Right.
But then, like after that, if
Yeah.
I be like, "Hey, let me take you to Queens,"
Yeah.
If
or let me take you to
if they
my
go to
let me-
Kabayan.
yeah, let me take you like
Come on.
my parents' cooking.
Yeah.
It's totally different, right?
Yeah.
Which is like it's. I love to see like non-Filipinos coming in and they're saying it's their first time trying it, and they've enjoy it or even fall in love with it. I'm like, that's great. Then the second half is obviously your titas and your family, tito titas, everyone. There's Filipino. They're like,
I'm
This
not
is
trying
not-
to crap on Kabayan, by the way, because
Kabayan's really good.
Kabayan's really good. It's like
Yeah.
more like fast food, which is like turo turo, I guess.
yeah. But yeah, then you have the titos and titas are saying like this is what you call Filipino food. It's so small, such a expensive price. Like I don't know what
It's like
else.
typical Filipino.
So like with that, like, are you guys also trying to
stingy.
make them be like, yeah, it's worth this price because of what goes into it, or is that something that they're gonna have to figure out on their own? 'Cause
I think it's just for me personally, it's the mindset of an individual. I can only show you so much of it, and it's up to you if you think the price is worth the value.
Is that part of your spiel, like the what do you
Shit,
call
need my
it?
spiel, all right.
we're gonna get the spiel.
No,
All
like
right. Good evening.
is that
Welcome,
part of
everyone.
your
Welcome to Tadhana.
No, wait. Hold on.
no, like is it part of your spiel, like where
Like you talk to them,
like you
or what?
talk to them, like
Like
So
so,
the-
essentially, my spiel. Long story short, is pretty
Paraphrase
much.
it, yeah.
I'll just be like, what it means. It means faith or by destiny in Tagalog. And throughout this tasting menu, you won't see adobo lumpia pancit. The classics that everyone may know, even a foreigner.
yeah.
So like, you won't see that. You'll see different renditions of it, of other dishes from different regions. From you'll see from Chef Francis is the owner, like their upbringing of it, and then as well as the team as a whole. Everyone has their own different style, but we want the team to be able to showcase their style of Filipino cuisine and their region as well, because I think that's what makes us unique at Tadhana, because it's not only just one region, but multiple regions that we're trying to showcase, you know. Um, but yeah, that's what I usually say. I'm like, you won't see that tonight, unfortunately. Well, you'll see something different. Hopefully, you'll be open to it
One
and
foot
you'll
out the
enjoy
door.
it.
Just kidding.
I mean, I would love to say that,
If you like what you see, you just tell him to go to Kabayan for the bigger portion.
yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I tell the
Okay.
guests in my introductory before the dinner. Pandesal. It's a bittersweet relationship with that one.
Okay, so I just want to kind of circle it back. I guess throughout your whole journey and career being a chef, and I've been watching. I don't know, Errol, if you've been watching this one, but it's the new Netflix show, The Culinary Masters.
No,
You haven't
I
seen it
watched
yet?
No.
So basically, it's physical 100, but that's what Mark says. Physical 100, but not.
As for
but for
chefs.
food, yeah. So basically,
Huh.
think of like 100. Was it 300 chefs first or 200? 300, right?
No, I think it was probably 100 also or something like that. Yeah, it was in the hundreds.
Something, and then after that, you break it down, and then you get to who's the top culinary master, and so I've been watching those shows. Obviously, whenever my sister puts on something, because she loves watching that, like Discovery and all that stuff. Is there a dish, and it could be even predating you becoming a chef, but what's a dish that you made that you're still proud of and that you can still make it? Because I remember that people will talk about the story that kind of, this was my dish that I made.
I was proud of.
Yeah, that you're proud of. And I think you mentioned it to me before, but I just want to see if I'm right.
What?
I think it was like that green thing.
What green thing?
It was your wallpaper before. It was a
This
green
one?
one. No. It was it looked like a dessert.
Oh, the sorbet.
Was it the sorbet?
Oh yeah, I gotta take a piss again. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Piss
Okay.
break.
Go. We're back.
And we're back again.
Sorry,
Mark.
it's my fault.
It's Mark's small bladder.
He has a leaky faucet.
Ugh.
Okay, so the question before we took a break. Throughout your journey as becoming the chef that you are today, was there one dish that kind of made it for you, or damn, I could really do this? And it doesn't even have to have some type of backstory, unless it does. But
You really don't want any more backstories, huh?
no, because I've been watching these shows, and every time I watch them with my sister, every chef or every restaurant owner will always relate it back to a dish that made them kind of
Who they are now.
what I want. This is
I gotcha.
the dish that I want to continue to keep making.
I don't know. I mean, right before the break, Franco was talking about this green thing. It was a sorbet. It was an apple sorbet that I made in Iceland when I did a collab there. It was kind of one of those last minute things.
Mhm.
I saw an ice cream machine, and I'm a sucker for ice cream at the end of a meal. So, when I saw the ice cream machine, I was like, Chef, we got to do something for this this tasting menu that we're doing for 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
A 3-day collaboration.
Oh, and what restaurant is this?
I forget the name.
Oh God.
It's in Iceland.
It's a
Oh,
thought
it's
that
in
counts.
It's in
Oh,
Iceland,
okay.
yeah. But yeah, so we did a apple sorbet with wasabi oil. I've never seen wasabi
Yeah, that's what you're
leaves.
talking about. Yeah.
So we did something with that, and then I had a sesame crumble recipe, and it just all turned out well.
So it's a dessert.
It was a dessert that I was in Iceland, but if we're going savory, it was like during the holiday season. Um, this seems really late, but I think like no, I guess like it's solidified. Like I already knew I can do this, but
Yeah.
I think what solidified it all the more was I made a dish during the holiday season at Auto Boy, where it was like dry aged lamb, and then had like this braised dashima, which is kombu or seaweed with
Okay.
like salt baked onions and chanterelle mushrooms and kanjang, which is a soy based sauce. Um, Filipinos love adobo and soy sauce, so something similar to that.
Yeah.
But like in Korean cuisine, as a Filipino making Korean food, and then having one of the top chefs, Chef JP, who's number 6 in the world's 50 best at Automix, to approve a dish like that and be like, that's really good. I was just blown away. And I was like, okay, I can.
That was your defining moment.
I would say it was like it solidified me knowing that like okay, if I can cook outside of Filipino food, then I was like, all right, this was the dish that like gave me the confidence even more outside of Filipino food.
Yeah.
Dang. So Chef JP is the one that he liked that
He liked that
that food
dish
that dish.
at that like at that point of time during the season, which as coming as a Filipino, and I was a sous chef at the time, to do Korean cuisine of a place that's really big like that, to get approval, that means something,
Yeah,
you know.
I'd be stoked too. Shoot.
Yeah, but to work for someone like Chef JP, it's really like it pushes you to a next level to like think above and beyond. Like what makes you can put up good food, but how can you elevate it to make it great or even greater than what it can be? But yeah, you want to hear my first dish? Shit.
Yeah. What's that first dish that you ever
That I put up on a menu.
made?
Oh, that I made? No, I don't remember that. The first dish that I put up on a restaurant
Okay.
was brunch. Every cook hates brunch. Every cook hates brunch.
Why? Why
It's
is that?
just boring. It's just eggs. It's like, you have to go in really early in the morning, and then you have to
Oh.
deal with stupid requests,
Oh, okay.
you know.
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay.
I did sisig. So,
Oh, okay.
Filipino sisig is pretty much like pig's head, essentially, of
Yeah.
like ears, snout, cheeks, and then on a sizzling platter with an egg if you want, and then with some like calamansi, or it's like, I don't know, Americans here in the States they put lemon juice. Yeah, and then served with rice. That was my first one. At that time, I thought it was great. Now I look at it now, I'm like, that's total. It's so bad.
Well, yeah. Now that you're doing like, basically fine dining, yeah, your your level is like really up there now, and I guess your palate now is more sophisticated than it was before.
I wouldn't say sophisticated. I would say more like educated.
Sophisticated is more
Educated.
good.
Trust me, like I'd rather eat the simple thing. Like I think the misconception of being a chef is like they want to eat all the fine dining and eat all the bougie shit.
Yeah.
Caviar, foie, uni, wagyu.
Uh-huh.
Someone likes wagyu over here.
I do.
The other one just likes vegetables for now.
For now.
Yeah.
For now.
But yeah, like honestly, truly, I'm done with it because I've dealt with it a lot of times in my career. Like I just want something simple and homey, honestly. Like if I have family cook for me, or like friends that like even just like do the simplest things, like I think that's what's the biggest take from a chef. It's like they don't want anything like fancy. They just want something that, when you go into a restaurant, you want to be taken care of. So I think that's what chefs wants to feel at the end of the day after a long 10 to plus hour shifts.
Yeah.
It's just to be like, oh, here's something. Even if it's like, give me like shin ramyun and like a sandwich. Like, I'd be, I guarantee you, I would be so happy with that. Like the thought that counts, and it's just like the care that was put into it.
Yeah.
Like that's what I like to eat. Like simple, homey, and great company. That's all that matters to me. That whole fine dining thing, yeah, it's cool. Like that gets me like thinking, but I can't sustain eating that every single time. Like that's way above my pay grade. Like damn.
So, you saying that you like the simpler things in cooking. Where do you get your inspiration from? Is it from your fine dining escapades, or or just from the simple things like home cooked meal, your someone close to you, like people close to you, like prepare you some like sandwiches. Where do you get most of your inspiration?
Uh, it's a little technical at that point. I think for me, it's like I'll definitely go based off the season first. Obviously, New York City has a lot of pros and cons when it comes to seasonality of what you can get. Doesn't beat like somewhere like California or wherever there's more farmland, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But definitely, I base it off the season first, the availability of it, like in terms of produce and protein as well. And then after that, like I'll go based off, I guess here at Tadhana, like what I know of the dish can be, and then like I said earlier, I'll rely a good amount to the team, and then just pretty much, see what works out and what can be good. If there's a backstory behind it, like that's even better. A lot of things now are done through social media, so like you can see like a lot of things like Instagram or whatever, techniques that other chefs are doing, or there's apps as well. A lot of cookbooks also. Just everyone is really trying to help each other. Like it's not. I know in the beginning we said
That's what I was gonna say.
backstabbing.
I don't think that's what you just
like
said
backstabbing
before.
and whatnot. But everyone's here to support each other. Really,
Yeah.
everyone wants to succeed,
Yeah.
right? So that's like what we're trying to do as a whole. Like, there's no original idea, in a sense where like everything has been done already,
Right.
but you can bring your own rendition to it. So yeah, I mean, there's that really. Like it's just a whole bunch of things that goes into the thought process of developing a new dish or a new menu item.
Okay. All right, that's it. guys. I'm just kidding.
All right, cut.
No, but it is crazy, and I think Errol touched on this for, I think in the first half of when we started talking, but I guess like you mentioned how it's like cutthroat and all that stuff, right, in the industry. Yeah, it's cutthroat or whatever, but and then you just said how, yes, I said that before, blah 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 blah, but at what point is it where you get to uplift and motivate others to do better so that they can all do good in the industry, versus to where it becomes like that competition where like, I can't let you succeed me. So like, where is that? Does that usually happen, or?
It does. I think for that, it's when you're a cook, obviously the goal and the dream is to be a head chef. Whether that's executive chef, chef de cuisine, head chef, whatever the title may be, and then eventually own your own restaurant. That's, you know, that's really the goal of every chef, right? So when you start off from the bottom, prep cook, line cook, of course you have to go through the ranks. You have to prove yourself. So that's where, you know, that's where it's the toughest because you have to prove to your superiors that like you can handle not only the pressure, but you can handle whatever's thrown at you. You can show that you can learn quickly on your feet, that you can butcher, you can make sauces, you can, you know, you can deal with a lot of things. But then once like you're up there, once you get into the managerial level, then that's when now the mentoring begins. Like you always have to remember that you were once in that position of theirs, and they're looking also for guidance. You know, you have to be able to now show them what you've learned, and also, I guess, help them become the chef that they want to be. At the end of the day, when they leave the place that you're at, you want them to be better than you. Because essentially you want to showcase like, hey, I came from this restaurant and I want to be able to give you my talents now to this new place. You know, it shouldn't be like, oh, well, they work at this restaurant and then they came for an interview in the trail and to see and they're like, oh, they're shit. They didn't learn anything from that previous place. You know, so yeah, so like when you're starting off, obviously it's competition. It's very like, you know, oh, I'm better than you. I can do this better than you, blah blah blah. And then, you know, when you're up there, it's still about that. It's still a competition, like showing that it's more of when you're at that point as a manager, you're proving as to why you're a manager. And that you show them like I'm a manager because of this in terms of skill set. But at the same time, it's like now you want to shape them, mold them, help them, mentor them to become a better chef that you are now for the next place.
So, has there ever been an instance in your like a managerial position, and you started noticing that someone was like let's say someone had an idea for a dish and then they tried it out or something like that, or collaborated on some type of dish, and they're like, is it ever hard to like recognize that work, or is it like, oh, I don't want to praise him because I don't want to give him that it was actually good or something, whatever.
No, I mean, I think like if you encounter like someone like that, that means that kind of person is in it for themselves, which shouldn't be the case. Like, you know, it should be more of everyone uplifts them and like, you know, they put a dish. Like, I try to do my very best to have my team members put up a dish that they want to try to put up. But, you know, that comes with hard work too. You know, they have to put up the dish and then we'll talk about it, we'll taste it, and how we can improve it. And obviously, like, it's my job to find the improvements of the dish, right, as a head chef. And then, you know, be able to be like, are you happy with it? If you're happy with it, okay. As a team, are we happy with it? Then let's put it on the menu, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole process of it, but like, you know, there's nothing more fulfilling than like putting up a dish on a menu, especially if like you're not in management yet. Like that's a really big thing, and like it just shows like, oh, okay, like, you know, hard work does pull off. Like, you know, I can do X, Y, Z, and now I have a dish on the menu, and then the guests can actually try what I put up.
Yeah.
And then like all the more if they see like it's an empty plate, like it's clear and everyone always finishes it. Like, you know, that's it's happy to see. Like, you know, it's the little joys that we find in the kitchen that makes it worthwhile after like, you know, 60, 70, 80, 90-hour work weeks. You know, like that's one of like, I guess, the cutthroat that Earl was saying earlier. Like, you know, it's not a 9 to 5 40-hour work week. We're like literally working 60 plus hours, you know, even on our days off.
Yeah.
Just making sure that we can put out the best possible outcome for the restaurant and for the guests that come in to spend whatever amount of money it is, you know.
Yeah. And amongst those hours, I guess we'll start to end it at that point. But among the hours you say that's dedicated for the restaurant, and obviously some people have days off. And I'm pretty sure restaurants have days off too. But on your guys' day offs, is that like where you kind of start thinking of what do I want to do and what do I want to put out? Because I remember you said in the beginning of the interview also was that, or in the middle of the interview where you said that every goal or majority of the goals of a chef is usually to own their own restaurant. At what hours of the week or do you do to get to that point too? Because I know you want to, well, like what are your goals basically later on?
I mean, for me, it's definitely to own my own restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think only one. I think maybe I would say like 2, 3. I don't know. Sky's the limit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but if it's more than one, there has to be different concepts. I think for me, my biggest one is I just want it to be casual in a sort of way, where like it's invited to everyone just to have a good time. You know, I think also like in the beginning, it's like what was my backstory behind cooking, and I think like one of my fondest memories is that every Sunday after like church, it would be like me and my dad would go church. I mean, my mom went also, but she would finish earlier. She had more downtime, so she would make dinner for the family. So then, like, Sunday dinner, sit down, have a whole meal, like just so much food for 3 people. Like I don't understand why, you know, but but that's essentially where like coming and eating at restaurants is to pretty much just like I said earlier, also unwind, relax, have a good time with your company,
Yeah.
and enjoy good food, and if you drink, have good wine, have good cocktails. I don't know, whatever it is that everyone likes, and just really just forget about the outside world for a couple hours and just be with the company. Like I think that's like one of the biggest things why like I cook is like to be able to put out food that everyone enjoys, or at least the mass majority enjoys, and just has a great time with their company. You know, because we don't know what happens in everyone's lives.
Right.
It can be like something small or something big, but then you come in and you are essentially paying for a good time, a relaxing enjoyment, and you just want to deliver that.
Yeah.
And I think that's essentially one of my biggest factors of when I eventually open my own restaurant is what I want. Like I want it to be for everyone, and just enjoy, just have a great time, just great food, great company. Obviously, as a restaurant owner, you gotta have wine and beer, 'cause that's where you make your revenue. Honestly, great drinks, just for everyone to enjoy, have a great time, and then just forget about life for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's really it.
So basically, we want to offer people great quality food, but also an experience.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So how much time are you actually devoting that self, like outside of the restaurant, to actually getting to that point? Like, what are
Right
some
now
things?
it's
Yeah.
sad to say it's not. I'm not so much yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks, Franco.
Yeah,
Thanks for
because
putting me on the spot.
we talked about this before, so.
Thanks
It's
for
more-
putting me on
it's
the
more
spot.
like-
I think ever since I knew Mark, I started asking all these questions. I don't know if they're serious or not, but
It's just an idea that you have. At least you have like that. What do you call it? You still have that idea. You have that idea. You don't have like a hypothetical. You
Solid
still
plan
yeah
type of
like
thing.
yeah. You
Yeah.
have that idea. You know what you want. You know what you want to serve, not serve, but you know what you want your customers experience.
Guests.
At least you have that.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? So stop grilling on us.
I mean, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, yeah, Franco always asks me this all the time. Like, when am I gonna do my own thing?
I literally
He
do.
does, but I mean, like, I think like with this one, because of all the restaurants that I work at, I want it to succeed, obviously first. Because if the restaurant succeeds, then you know everything will follow.
Right.
So, like something like Tadhana, like I'm dedicating a lot of my time to it, especially because it's Filipino cuisine. Um, I want to be able to say I put everything into this, and then if it works out, like fingers crossed, if we just made Michelin Guide in the past 4 or 5 months of the opening.
Hey.
Ooh.
Should have that one meme. They're like, hooray!
But then like something like that, and like fingers crossed if we get a Michelin star within, I don't know what it would be, like within
Months.
months of opening a new restaurant Filipino, that's a big thing. So that's where like my mindset is now. It's just pushing to what Filipino food can be, because at the end of the day, for me, I want it to be one of the restaurants that I want it to be. It's obviously still Filipino.
Right.
Um, but without me working hard at where I'm currently at, that's not going to happen without like me pushing the boundaries of where I have to work at.
Yeah.
You know.
I could see that. Like work your hardest now in this restaurant, and then all you have to do in your own restaurant is do whatever you did on that restaurant so that you can succeed like Tadhana.
Yeah.
Right.
I just gotta
Yeah,
keep pushing.
Franco, stop grilling on him, man.
Yeah, but there's also like you spend devoted all the time and then you lose track of it. So I'm just making sure it's not getting
Bro, don't
lost
worry.
track
I told
of
you.
it.
I got a pop up next week.
I
Remember we
know.
talked about that.
I know we did.
Easy lover.
I know,
If the
that's-
podcast even makes it to before next week, but it's probably gonna be next week. So, it'll be a little too late. We should have done this like last week, so we can promote it this week.
But that's my biggest thing is because obviously you're very talented. So
I'm okay.
what more your friends or your family want you to like do it for yourself rather than for someone else, and that's why like
That's
kinda
why
have to
that's why I
ask.
gotta work hard for where I'm at, because owning a restaurant ain't easy. It's cheap. It's not cheap.
Mhm.
You gotta get investors. You gotta get loans. You gotta do all this other things. So like in order for you to get to that point, you have to showcase and prove yourself first. So that's essentially what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Showing that I can cook Filipino food, even though I'm a Filipino American. Doing Filipino food that everyone says, "Oh, this is not Filipino," and I'd be like, "Sorry to everyone listening, fuck you."
Oh Lord. Beep
know.
that, please. But yeah.
I'm just saying, like it's everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel very strong and confident in my opinion and my palate, and everyone has done something already.
Mhm.
So now it's about adapting and making it into your own. If you don't like it, sucks to suck. You know,
Uh-huh.
I can say worse things, but I'll leave it as
Can't
that.
buy anything.
Look, I only said one. I only dropped the
yeah,
F-bomb
yeah.
once.
Yes. But we're beeping.
Alright.
beeping that.
We'll try to bleep that somewhere. I don't know.
No?
If I can find it. I
Oh,
don't
I
know
thought you
where
said it.
is.
But yeah,
Is there a dish that you made recently that kind of motivated you more, even more so, like to get to that goal?
oh,
Get
what
to
goal?
that point. The point of like, I think just like in progressing in the industry in general. Like, has there been a recent dish where like another time where it's like, oh, damn, like I really made that.
I think like so at Tadhana we had the opening menu where it was mainly Chef Francis's background and upbringing, and introduction of Filipino food, which was really great. Now we've transitioned into the fall season where I tell everyone we still kept the classics of Chef Francis dishes, but then we've now incorporated dishes from the team as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of my personal favorites is the Maya Maya dish. Maya Maya is essentially a snapper in the Philippines, which, okay, I'll be honest, we can't get Maya Maya in the here in New York, so it's essentially snapper. So did my own rendition of it. Currently, right now, it's tilefish. Franco knows last night we had dinner at Place de Fête, so love that place. Tautog is the new fish that I want to try to get. So
Apparently, it was really good, and I saw something on the fish where it was
shining, shimmering, splendid.
it was basically shimmering in colors, and I was like, is that radioactive or is that all the freaking what is it? Not lead,
Mercury.
mercury on the fish?
Oh,
And then Mark
only
was
on tuna,
oh,
but tuna is also good. But anyways,
but yeah, that's why I was just like, oh shoot, like what is that? And then you told me, and then you said usually that means the fish in whole was prepared well.
Yeah.
Down from like where they
from
caught
the
it,
butcher,
whatever.
from when they caught it up until like the cookery of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like the Maya Maya snapper or tao fish dish that I made with burong mustasa, which is mustard greens. In the Philippines, they actually ferment it in rice. So I did my own take on it from my Korean cuisine background, like doing like a white kimchi style, but like still like trying to keep the presence of Filipino fermentation as well, with a beurre blanc, which is pretty much a butter sauce. So something nice, rich and buttery. Americans love that. Yeah, Americans
I'm
love
American.
butter.
I love butter
Yeah.
and bread. So
There you go.
America.
So that, and then like I
America.
paired it with smoked tomatoes, piquito crab, with some chive oil, and then like a coconut leek ash because Filipinos love coconut, and I hate coconut. So
Yeah,
I
don't
got
like
I gotta do
coconut.
something soigné. So we call this thing called
Soigné.
bus bus. So like where we get like we just go like 1 2, like where the Pope like goes like
Yeah,
what was the Pope do?
I don't know.
The holy
They
water
spread the
thing?
holy water, and they're just
Yeah.
like 1 2 kind of
Yeah.
thing. So like that's what we do. We get a tea strainer with the coconut ash, and then we're just like bus bus. We do like
Oh
1
my
2 on it.
gosh.
But yeah, I mean, it's the team at Tadhana loves it. They really enjoy that dish. It's one of my personal favorites, and it's paired with wasabi tobiko. I think that's what the factor is also. Nice little bite, burst of flavor in your mouth. But yeah, that's that.
Dang.
Come to Tadhana. I'll take care of you. You, on the other hand, you're vegetarian. I gotta make a whole new menu just for you.
For now, I do want to go before.
When can we go?
I want to put the pressure on Mark to make me
Vegetarian menu?
that's worth
Now we're just gonna
65?
the 165
I
guys.
got you. I'll make
we're
it
gonna
happen.
get give him some
Talong
bitter,
in how many ways?
bitter melon, man. Give him bitter melon.
Oh yeah, ampalaya. Franco likes bitter melon, eggplant, anything long and fat.
Oh,
Pumpkin. That's not long. It's just.
I mean,
turkey.
there are some squashes that are elongated and
Zucchini.
elongated and fat. So,
Yeah.
oh man. Well, is that all?
it?
We are like we talked a lot.
Sorry, my backstories were a lot.
Kuya Mark's backstory is really colorful
yes, and you
What do
can
you mean by
collect
colorful?
his.
and really I could see why you are the way you are now.
I love drama. Pain and suffering is one of my biggest things.
You know, I wish I could have I mean maybe one of these universes you are a teleserie what is it, artist, and you're doing like I don't know maala mo kaya and stuff.
Alam mo kaya.
But yeah, do you have any more questions? I mean, we're only like an hour 30.
Yeah, only an hour 30 because I got to piss again.
I guess we're done.
Are we done?
No, I mean
wanna
I
pause?
could still talk, but
Okay, we can
Oh,
talk.
God.
I'll pause. I call pause. Pause.
And we're back.
Why do I get the girthy microphone?
because you're used to it, man.
Girthiness?
You like the girthy ones.
That's true. I always say, "Oh my girth."
Always, and it wasn't recently. It was only till recently that you started saying that.
Oh my girth. I mean,
Yeah.
it's better than like OMG can mean any things, right? So, oh my girth. It's new,
My girth.
new and improved.
Oh man.
I know you kind of touched upon this like on the third. What is it like quarter? I don't know.
Quarter way.
Quarter away from whatever we talked about, but how do you balance honoring like the traditional Filipino food to experimenting and creating your own take on it?
I think it's really just about the background and the upbringing of the dish itself as a whole, and you know what Filipinos are familiar with. I think that's the most important thing. I think if you can tell the story behind it and then make the flavors close as possible to it, then I think that already is the selling point. And then everything else can be technique driven. Like you can do all these other things to it, but the end of the day, the flavor is what's supposed to be showcased. If you do something that's technique driven and it's very beautiful, but the flavor falls short, then all that work like really just you just did all that work for what, honestly. I think it's really just understanding the background, the history, also like the flavor of it before anything else, and then after that you can, you know, reinvent it to however you want in terms of like the technique. Yeah.
Is there a typical Filipino dish that you think is kind of, I guess, like more difficult than the others to kind of elevate in creating into like a fine dining dish?
Is there one? No, I think everything as a whole. I think just because, especially like, you know, here in the States, your clientele, your fine dining or tasting menus is gonna be of not Filipino descent. So really, they're not really gonna know what the flavors are until you introduce it to them. So I think that's what's the hardest part. But like I think Filipino cuisine is like one of those really hard ones where it's like it's not known. It's only known to a certain group, and then for you to be able to reinvent it, and then there's the backlash. Like it's how is this Filipino? It's not that Filipino. You know, why am I paying X Y? Like, you know, XYZ kind of thing. It's a never-ending battle, I would say, of the Filipino restaurant scene.
I mean, for also like a restaurant in general, especially if you guys are changing your menu throughout the seasons, I guess like what kind of pressures do you hold in terms of creativity when it comes to like making the new menu?
Pressures? What do you mean by the pressures?
Just like pressures of creativity. Like how do you get out? You know how like artists will have artist block where they're trying to create something and then they're like, oh, I can't, like I don't know what to do. Like how do you deal with those pressures of being, I guess, in a culinary block?
I think of just like, I think one of them for me was like just literally just hearing this dish is not this, doesn't taste like this, doesn't look like this, it needs this kind of thing. You know, like I said in the beginning of the podcast, is like I thrive under the pressure of, I guess, negativity in a sense, where you give me that negativity, you give me that negative energy, I'll prove you wrong. So I think like if like that creative culinary mind block, I think that's where it is. If you give me a lot of negative feedback, I'll push and find a way to make it not that anymore. That's just me.
Yeah.
I think as a team as a whole, like, everyone works differently, and I'll just, just push them. For me, I push them and be like, okay, great, the dish tastes good, but now how can you make it restaurant level? You know, in a sense, it's like you're paying 165, right? Like, that's not cheap. So obviously they're gonna want you to see technique into it, the plating, the the background flavors of everything. So
Yeah.
for them, it's, I think, how to put it to the next level, and then for me personally, it's like push me to my limit of like negativity, and like I'll prove you wrong. And make it, and at the end of the day, it makes it better. Honestly,
I mean, with that, Errol,
What's up?
we've both have eaten at places where Mark has worked at.
not Tadhana.
Not Tadhana.
Not yet.
Well, we did went to the one
The pop-up.
The pop up.
The pop-up that was it. I don't want to
and
say it
Jet
because
Side?
I'm
You're
no
vegetarian?
your pop-up for Tadhana.
Oh, Ate Bapa.
Yeah, I would not have. I would not pronounce that right.
Yeah.
So
Hey, Baba.
the ATBB or P.
ATBP, man.
But,
ATBP.
so you've kind of ate where Mark has cooked and created dishes for that restaurant. What's something that you remember that you could be like, oh yeah, like this dish was like, oh damn, like this is really good.
Yeah, why you put him on the spot?
Because
why are you putting me on the spot, man?
I just want to ask.
Like for the Filipino one, the pop up one, you really want me to like tell you, like be honest?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
To the Filipino one,
Pain
I
and
don't
suffering.
remember anything.
there's the pain and suffering.
Cause it's I think that's the Filipino in me because I've already there's no flavor that stood out because I've had like all Filipino dishes already. I would think I did, except dinuguan. But nothing stood out. But in
Attaboy.
Attaboy, the fried chicken and the dessert. I don't know what the dessert was.
Which one? The granito?
The one that you have to like. There's a certain way to like eat it
Yeah.
so that you'll get all the layers.
Up or swipe front to back or swipe up and then it was the yellow one I think. Or
The yellow one?
the one where it's like in a plate and after that you even told us that you have to eat like glide your spoon across the plate.
Shit, which one?
I think
Oh,
it-
this was Jean's birthday, right?
I think so.
Yeah, for Jean's birthday.
I think it was the granita.
Yeah, it was
Cinnamon.
It was the one.
Cinnamon granita.
Oh,
Yeah, Sujungwa.
yeah, that one was good.
Mm-hmm.
But see, and I haven't been to what do you call it? To Tadhana.
Uh-huh.
Maybe there you can wow me.
But you see, it's like
Dang.
it's hard to like please everyone.
Filipinos.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
everyone has their
Filipinos.
own understanding of what Filipino food
Right.
is, especially like, Errol's background, my background, your background. Like, it's all different,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
like I know in the pop up one in Atibapa there's a binagoongan one, right?
Yeah,
right?
but see, you guys didn't taste it properly.
Because it was
'Cause I had to
separated.
put it I had to separate it.
Oh, because of Franco.
Well, wait, I forgot.
Hello, Gene also.
And Jean.
Gene
Yeah.
has
No, it's mostly you.
no, it was Gene too.
But yeah, it's nothing. I don't want to be mean, but it's just how That's how I was. That's how I took it. There's nothing that really popped up like I like remember. That's all I can remember because that's the one that that's more. Should I say memorable because of the bagoong, and that's it. Nah, I'm really like harsh. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, that's the negativity that's gonna fuel him so that he can get those ideas.
Yeah,
out
Mark.
there. That's what, he is. That's the negative things that's going towards you now. So
put more
Cry now.
fuel
I know,
on the
I
fire,
was like-
yo.
Cry.
it's like,
No, I'm
don't,
kidding.
don't ever talk to me like that.
Hey, you asked. I'll tell you how
There
it
you go.
is.
I'll just put more cholesterol, more gout, more diabetes.
Don't do that, man. My
Oh my
gout,
God.
my gout is gonna flare up.
He's like,
Not good.
which table is this? 21? Actual arrows? Put more of that on there.
Put more MSG in there.
More fat.
Oh man. But yeah, it's just you know. I can't wait for Tadhana, whenever that is.
Yeah, when is that? When is that, you guys?
Soon.
Soon? Is this pre or post vegetarian? Oh, so by the way,
Pre.
Franco is about to be a post vegetarian. Everyone.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So they
Kinda
used to have
scared.
Yeah, he's gonna eat meat.
Look, it's already almost November. I don't know. Like I think I might still be vegetarian.
Well, by the new year, he's gonna be a carnivore.
I don't know. I don't think about it.
I'm
I don't-
telling you, Mark, just do like from now till
Starvation?
yeah,
No,
from
there
now
is-
till December.
I said do it the
Sorry.
healthy way, not.
That is
that is
healthy.
kind of healthy.
Yeah,
Wait,
That
what?
is healthy.
yeah, that is healthy.
What is healthy?
Calorie deficit. That's starvation.
Oh yeah. Okay. No,
Yeah, exactly, Franco.
but it,
Gets scienced.
oh
Yeah, you'll be
god,
fine. He's not gonna be vegetarian. He's gonna be
I might
gonna
not be vegetarian anymore.
He's gonna be a carnivore, and then I think that should be a podcast episode about Franco's journey of
While
vegetarian into
eating.
being
but
a
you're,
carnivore.
You know, you're gonna have to. We said you have to cook it.
What do you want me to cook? The
We
meat?
gave you bulgogi, I think. What
Yeah,
else?
his first
The
meal he wants
chicken.
it to be bulgogi.
I do. I don't know why. Ever since from the last time, I can't remember the taste of bulgogi, and that's why like I really want to eat bulgogi.
Do you remember what's the last meat that touched
Yeah,
your tongue
it was
before
freaking-
you became vegetarian?
I'm pretty sure it was Burger King.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
No wonder you love Burger King so much.
it's just like a look. I grew up in a small town where we didn't. The only freaking things that we had:
Town boy.
McDonald's, Burger King, and A&W, and Taco Bell.
The hell is an A&W?
On
Dude,
Foster's
A and
Freeze.
W, man. Come
Where's
on.
A&W?
Root
I
beer,
think that's root beer and hot dogs.
hot dogs, chili dogs, all that.
Chili.
Chili
fries.
fries.
They had that in the.
It's
I think the last A
the
and
root
W
beer
I've
drink.
seen is the one in Virginia, in the Norfolk International Airport.
Yeah,
They had an
It's-
A and W in there.
There's only so many, so many left. But yeah, it's literally hot dogs, chili dogs. I think they have burgers now, but that's what I remember. It was Burger King, and I remember it was it was on Thanksgiving Day I started becoming a vegetarian. That's why it's going to be 11 years this year.
Aw. So
11
from
on November
11
No.
on 11.
11.
No, but but yeah. So that was the last time that I remember. That's why. But for some reason, bulgogi is like in my head.
In that 11 years, you didn't have meat whatsoever.
No.
For all you
There was
know.
one where I did have an incident where I accidentally, but I did something that you should never do. So,
You threw up.
yeah, I did. I literally like waited until all I threw up was water or saliva,
Dang.
whatever, mucus,
This guy.
and I did it like soon, so it wasn't enough time. I mean, probably maybe a little bit was digested, but not enough time because I lit when I
Alright.
found out.
Before we talk about something else, I think this is where we cut it.
Yeah, I think we're cutting it
To
an hour 40. Anyways,
I'll be the next the next what's this called? the next guest for when we do your podcast of vegetarian to carnivore.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
This is it.
big deal, I guess.
Yeah.
11
2025.
years, no
Chef
more.
Maybe
Chef
2025.
Mark will cook live, not live, but we'll cook bulgogi.
Is that gonna be the ASMR
With,
episode 2?
mukbang.
Hey,
Mukbang,
whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Sorry, out there.
The before
Sorry
and
about that,
after
Lynn.
effect.
Yeah.
But yeah, and yeah. Oh, if you guys, we're gonna put up a poll in the in this episode. Do you guys want this T-shirt? Some selfless, like a plug here. It's frankly a real podcast T-shirt. It's just what you guys see in there.
But it's not spinning.
Minus the swirly. Minus the swirly part, you know. If that's possible to put in a T-shirt with the swirly thing, I'd put that in there just to like, you know, the first guy. I think there should be that's a good one right there.
Which one?
To have the swirly part to be on the shirt, like it's a GIF on a shirt.
No?
That'd be sweet.
That would be cool. I think it's like the coding thing with the QR code or something.
But anyways, if you guys still here,
Thanks.
thank you again for being here and listening to our podcast.
Welcome to my TED
And-
Talk.
And Mark's mini TED Talk.
Welcome to
and
my life.
you know, frankly, thank you for being real with us. Bye.
So long.
My name is Abner. Shout out to AP.
Shout out to everyone. Bye.